Can you
What
hear?
up, bro? I can hear you now.
What's going on, man?
Man, how you doing, bro? What's going on with you?
Man, I'm blessed and highly favored in the Lord, brother.
That's right. That's right. That's right. You looking good, bro. You looking good.
Man, I say we get better with time. We ain't getting old.
That's right. That's right. That's hey, man. You know you still looking like we at Normandie Avenue and stuff. You know what I'm saying?
Uh,
I was thinking about it before we got on. I was like, who is this guy, man? Who am I talking to right now? You know what I'm saying? Like who are you? Because I know you, you know, for you know, playing football at Manual 2 and stuff. Hey, that's beef. Hey, that piece somebody call you beef and stuff. Oh, that's beef and stuff. So
right,
you
right.
know, like who are you, and where well, you know, what's your origin? Where you come from? What's your story, bro?
Look,
Errol is my Errol Ricardo Barrett was my full name, but I didn't like Errol, so I told people to call me Ricky. My family called me Ricky for short for Ricardo.
Right.
So
Uh,
they called me Ricky. So that's what I was as a kid growing up. Everybody knew me in the neighborhood as Ricky.
right.
Yeah.
Right.
Then I didn't start using Arrow until I became grown, man. I'm talking about in my 30s. As a matter of fact, Arrow wasn't used until I started going to church.
Wow, that's ill. But Errol Barrett though, you know what I'm saying? I remember saying that name. I remember
Yeah, they
that.
called me. We had a class together. The teachers would call my name out like that.
Right. But everybody knew you as Ricky though, like what you said, Ricky.
Yeah.
And then I heard you say Ricardo one time, and he was like, yeah, he was like, oh, some. I thought you said Panamanian or something like that, but basically you said, you know, you said Dominic. You said Dominic, huh?
Costa Rica.
Costa Rican. Yeah, I knew it was something strange. I was like, for real? Like, wait a minute. He's like, yeah, don't you know that? You know, and I was like, okay, all right. It's like, I know what to talk about this guy with. You know what I'm saying? Like, I want to know that part.
when we was at John Muir, it's so funny, man, because when we was at John Muir, my name is Errol Barrett.
Right,
Yeah,
right.
and I changed my last name from my grandmother's last name to my father's last name.
Mm,
My mom, she had 5 kids by my dad, and she named uh, the other 4 with his last name. And for some reason, I don't know if she named me or my grandmother did. Because when I changed my last name to my father, my grandmother got upset. My
so
family,
your father's last name is what, Barrett or Monterosa?
Monterrosa. Yeah, Monterrosa.
That's your father's.
Yeah, my mother's maiden name was Barrett, which is my grandmother's last name.
Okay. Right, because that's when I met. That's when I knew that name. That's what I
Right
knew. Right,
now, my grandmother, my mom, my dad, everybody born in Costa Rica,
right.
and my grandmother' parents was Jamaican.
Mm.
So I was born here, so it made me Costa Rican American. I
Wow.
was the only one that was born here. My mother left Costa Rica when she was pregnant with me and had me here. Then, as a baby, she took me to Boston, Massachusetts. Then, when I came back to California, I was 7 years old. This was in I think '77.
Right.
When I came back to California, I was about 8 or 9 years old, and man, uh, we were staying on 51st and Normandy.
Wow. Wow.
So that's how I wind up at. First, I was going to 52nd Street School, so I know a lot of people that went there.
That's crazy.
You know how they was busing us to the valley,
Right.
so I went to uh, Topeka Drive
Elementary.
Elementary
Wow.
in Northridge. Then I went to Callahan. I got kicked out of both of them schools. Then I went to Normandie Avenue, got kicked out of Normandie Avenue, then
Uh,
wind up,
that's why see. I remember you at Normandy. Do you remember me at Normandy?
man, everybody. You remember Big Marcus? There's a
Marcus,
big
yeah,
McNeil. Yeah, he was a big dude. Big dude.
yeah.
Yeah,
Did he
that was
stay on Normandy? Didn't Marcus stay on Normandy?
right across the street from me. Yeah,
Right.
right.
So you stay by David too, huh?
David Ross that got killed.
Got killed. Yeah, him and his parents, rest in peace and stuff.
Yeah,
Yeah, man. Yeah.
was
When you said 51st, I was like, yeah, you did stay. You did stay. Did you stay closer to the corner or something? Did you stay? Was you
right next door to the liquor store. I was on Normandy. David was behind the liquor store, and I was on the side of the liquor store. Look, man, this is a cold thing about it. That was the first dude I met when I came back to California. Me
David
and
Ross?
buddies, man, we spent the night at each other. I was trying to get him to come to Manual so he could play running back because he was a good running back, man.
I never knew that, dude. I never knew that. That was my buddy, bro. Man, that was my buddy, dude. That really hurt me when he passed away and stuff, man.
He got killed behind something his brother did.
Was you still staying there, or what? Did you move? What did you move at that point?
I had moved. I was living on 69th and Gonzalo when that happened.
Wow, wow.
My grandmother still stayed over there, so I was over my grandmother's house. Now this was before. This happened when we was in the ninth grade.
No, we was in 10th grade.
No, we was in the ninth grade going to the 10th because football practice wasn't started. I was going over to his house trying to get him to go to Manual.
Oh, so school. Oh, so school hadn't started. It. You sure?
Yeah, it didn't start yet.
But we was going into the 10th
So we
grade.
were practicing at Manual.
Mm, mm.
I was if school started, it just started. So it was time.
It had just started. It had just started because I remember talking to David by the bleachers, by over there by where we get the coffee cakes at and stuff. And that every time I think of David, that's what comes to my mind because I'm like,
Yeah,
we
no,
was right there, but it was early. It was 10th grade. It was 10th grade. It was 10th grade. It was just the school just started. It was just
he didn't make it to Manual because I was trying to get him to come and start practicing with us. Because remember, I was like, he was going to be a running back. See, David used to hang around the corner with this dude that was from A Trey named Baby Tiny Legs Diamond.
oh
And
wow.
see, and he didn't start banging A Trey Gangster, but he was going to start it, and he wasn't going to school.
Right.
So when I had the day before it happened, I had stopped by his house and knocked on the door, and his mama. I was like, "Hi, Miss Ross," because his mama was strict. She wasn't no joke. She was strict.
Right.
His dad was a minister, and he had a barbershop on 54th and Normandy.
Mm. Mm.
And Pops wasn't there, but Mom's was there. And I had just knocked on the door. By him not being there, that made me not be there. So I went on home. Me and my brother was together and we walked past his house. And before we went to the bus stop, I knocked on the door and he was gone. He was around the corner at that dude's house.
Wow.
We get home. David finally get home after I done left his house. Me and my brother got home. The next morning on the radio, KDAY said a massacre happened. And when they said at the Ross family, I was like, that sounds like David and them, man. So I got on the bus and came over there, and lo and behold,
Man,
man,
man.
what happened? Whoever did that, whoever did it, knocked on the door. And when they knocked on the door, David answered the door.
Yep.
He didn't look, they door had 3 windows in it. And you could open the curtain and look through the window instead of opening the door. He didn't. He opened the door. And they AK'd him right there.
Wow.
Then they went in the house and AK'd the mama. The mama was in the bedroom. In her bedroom. The bedroom was right next to the front door.
Wow.
They went through the house looking for who they was looking for and couldn't find him. Older brother named Lehman. He was in the closet hiding. They didn't find him.
Wow.
He got 2 sisters. The 2 sisters and pops wasn't there.
Wow.
My grandmother lived next door in a building behind David and them house. So I went outside and look, it was a truck parked behind his house, riddled with bullets from inside the house to outside the house. And I was looking, man, that shit just brought me to tears, man. It brought me to tears. I was like, wow, that was deep right there, man. And you know, it didn't really have to happen like that. You know what I'm saying? But whoever they brother murdered was very important.